Well, hello, Westview family. This is a desire in which to communicate to you in as personable a way as possible the ongoing ministry of Westview Church. The leadership continues to pray and to monitor the state and the community environment for our best way forward in these times. We're thankful for your support and your prayers as we go through this time together. The unity of Westview is vitally important to us, and we are making every effort in which to be Spirit-led and to make wise decisions. We're using a new motto around here: everything with space and grace. We're respecting and adhering to spatial guidelines of being 6 feet apart with staff and with visitors who come. Mr. Clean, also known as Kurt Stahl, has been diligently sanitizing almost daily our offices and gathering space. We're being gracious with everyone who comes into our facility, and there are many differences, recognizing that there's many differences of opinion on our present situation. We want to respect each person's opinion and feeling regarding the health and the unity of our congregation here at Westview. We will operate from the biblical imperative and injunction of the law of love and not just the law of the state. We're very pleased with our online live streaming services and your participation in them. It is in no way does this replace the gathering that we have together, but in our present circumstances is serving us well. And on a given Sunday, approximately 110 units are watching live around the United States and Canada. Around 150 watch in services at another time. If 2 or 3 people are gathered around each unit, that's over 500 people that are hearing the Word of God being preached and worshiping along with us. It's a wonderful outreach. And we will continue our live stream presentations of our services, and it will stay with us from here on out. Thank you for your faithful giving. Our finances here at Westview are healthy, and because that you continue to tithe and send in your offerings. We also now have begun an online service through our website that allows you to give, and if that will help you even on your mobile device, we encourage you to check that out. As you are aware, the governor's state directive continues to be in place for the shelter in place and the stay at home and the stay healthy directives, and it continues until May 28. We will comply with those guidelines. It is our hope that they will be relaxed soon and that we'll have more options for us to gather together as believers. That being said, the leadership of Westview Church is thinking about what the possibilities may look like for us to be gathering together and what that might look like in our building for worship. The executive team, made up of 2 elders and 2 deacons and myself, have met, and after much discussion, thought, and prayer, we have determined a few things. To adhere to the things and attempts to meet together at the present time, it wouldn't look like much church as we know it and enjoy it. The things we know about Westview and the things that are important to us and happen on Sunday morning, things such as greeting one another, gathering in close proximity around the coffee pot, the gathering together of fellowship and the passing of the peace, the passing of the offering plate, of having little children going around our feet and running at different places, or having no nursery. Your beautiful faces would be covered in face masks. This all saps our joy, and it appears that indoor worship will be possible not until July 1. That being said, we are seriously considering outdoor worship as early as Pentecost Sunday on May 31. Much depends upon the ongoing directives in the state of Michigan, but we are prayerfully and hoping to put together some sort of plan for us worshiping together as soon as 2 weeks from now. That would be a worship event outside with the option of being comfortable for those who are comfortable, to come in your cars and to drive up and to have windows rolled down. Those who would be comfortable would be given permission to take chairs and to be outside, placing themselves physically distant apart, with the option of on our green space and being able to have face masks that would be available for your use. No coffee would be served as well. But we would hope to do that outdoor services for 3 or 4 Sundays starting May 31 and into June, dependent upon the weather. These services would be live streamed so that those who are uncomfortable yet coming together can still watch from their homes. In inclement weather, those outdoor services would be canceled and it would be an indoor live stream as usual. Perhaps through God's grace and for us gathering inside together, that will happen toward the end of June and July. What that would look like has yet to be determined. The additional reason for delaying our gathering together inside is that our facility is in a major construction point at this time. Things don't look so nice in the foyers and in the hallways. Things are torn apart. The only workable bathrooms are downstairs, and the north door in the back entrance is unusable. Our hope is by the end of June, the phase 1 part of our renovation is complete and ready for use. The question that the elders and deacons have wrestled with during this time is when the benefits of physical presence outweigh the dangers of a physical presence. Taking all these things into consideration, both God's directives and the people to meet together and obeying Romans 13 with respect to our leaders, we have arrived at the conclusion that we desire to build up the community of faith of believers and keeping ourselves and our people safe and as healthy as possible. This is a time of being the church. There's a difference between doing church and being the church. Although it teaches us and looks a lot different, may our faith and our fellowship grow stronger even as we're apart. Another large factor of these decisions is that the gospel going out into our community, into our neighbors. We don't wish to offend anyone or to offend the weaker brother. We want to keep our physically vulnerable and those who are sick to be first and foremost into our minds. These are unprecedented and strange times. And like the ancient Israelites in exile, we lament our not worshiping together in our special place. Yet in a way, this is a sustained Sabbath. And it is a gift from God to help us look at our lifestyle and to have a time of rest. Our hope again is that you have your needs met. And if you please don't hesitate to connect with us, the staff or your shepherding elder or deacon, if there's any needs that you may have. May I hope and pray that this finds you healthy and safe and blessed. I sure can't wait until I can see us all together again. So as your pastor, God bless you and thanks for listening.